This company's suing players and you could be in trouble, new rules updates, this popular YouTuber got hacked, and so much more insane news today. So if you're new, please subscribe and let's get right into it. Firstly though, let's start with this interesting new Roblox message. So recently players have been reporting that when they get into a game, they get this message that pops up randomly. And messages like these on Roblox are pretty common, like if you get disconnected or something goes wrong, you guys have probably seen all these. But this one's a bit different, because it didn't say that a player got disconnected or there's an error or anything. It said this: possible raid warning. We've detected another device in your house. In case you're alone, seek for help as soon as possible. Error code 1001. And then it says keep playing or leave. So yeah, obviously this sounds really scary and really insane. Like it literally says seek help. Like that's pretty wild. And obviously because of this, a lot of players got scared and were freaking out and wondering like what's going on. And I'm pretty sure there's like viral TikToks made on this too, so it just kind of spread like wildfire. And overall, everyone was freaking out, wondering like what's going on. And I see a lot of people posting about it, wondering like, is this message I got fake? Is it real? Like what's going on? And basically what's been going on is that the message obviously is fake, it's not real. And what the message actually is that it's a fake message made by the game developers. So some games have been adding this just randomly to players for like a joke and a troll. So the warning is completely fake, made by the game devs to scare players. So if you're playing one of these games and you get this message, or this error I guess, it's not a real error. But I mean, to be fair, if you didn't know this was like a joke or whatever, obviously you'd believe this and freak out. Like it is a pretty good joke from the developers, but I feel like they took it a little bit too far. Because people genuinely started freaking out and wondering like what was going on. They made it look pretty creepy and sound pretty creepy. But luckily this entire message is a joke and this is not real. You know, your Roblox account and yourself is not in danger. But anyways, next we have a popular YouTuber who got hacked. So popular YouTuber Fulton tweeted out this the other day just saying, my account got hacked today. And then I'm pretty sure he tweeted Roblox trying to ask for like support and help, trying to get the account back. And we didn't really know much more besides that until Fulton uploaded a video explaining everything going on. And basically what happened was that his main account's completely okay. Like his main like regular account is not hacked. But the alt account he uses for like all his videos and stuff is hacked. And even though it's not his main account, the alt account is what he uses to like record all his videos and stuff. And he makes like Bedwars videos, so he explained all his like Bedwars kits and whatever are all gone now because he got hacked. So even though his main account didn't get hacked, the account he uses for all his videos and stuff did get hacked. So it still is a pretty big loss. And I mean, as of recording, the account still isn't recovered and he still hasn't got access to the account. So hopefully he can get access to the account. I'm pretty sure he said he's contacting Roblox and trying to contact Roblox to get the account back. But as of now, they have no luck. And I mean, it does suck overall because they did lose a lot of stuff. Nonetheless, so I'm assuming he can probably get the account back because he has so much like connections and stuff. He can probably just get in contact with Roblox somehow. And anyways, moving to our next story of something that's pretty interesting going on. So yesterday was actually Roblox's birthday. The platform is now 17 years old, which is kind of crazy. And let's be real, for the most part, no one really cares about this because it's just like a platform. It's not like a person. But the reason people used to care about Roblox's birthday, and people do care still, is because in the past, every time Roblox had a birthday, they would do something special for it. They'd give away like a free item code, there'd be like presents and stuff, and they'd overall make like kind of like a mini event out of it. But obviously with the direction Roblox has been going with the last few years, they've kind of cut all this off. But every year, players still have hope that Roblox might do something and they might give out an item or something. Because Roblox is kind of like a wild card, we don't really know like what they do. Sometimes they do bad stuff, sometimes they do good stuff, we don't really know what they're doing. So a lot of people are hoping this year, for once, they make a free item at least or to do something. And I mean, well, Roblox did absolutely nothing. Which I mean, I'm not too surprised. I didn't really expect them to do anything. But I mean, it would be cool to give a free item. Especially since now there's so many like free UGC items. A free item would have been pretty cool. But I guess a free UGC is actually what made them not do it. Because if you guys remember, Roblox's whole goal was to make the entire platform UGC. So with all the new UGC updates and stuff, and I guess this year them not doing anything, kind of shows that they're probably not going to do anything else like this. And a lot of people are upset by this, that Roblox didn't do anything. Like they didn't even mention it, which is kind of crazy. Like they didn't even put out a tweet or anything mentioning it or like do anything about it. But next we have a new update. So Roblox actually updated and changed the UI. Right now, if you click on the Robux icon or whatever, it just shows you how much Robux you have and then it gives you an option to buy Robux. Which I mean does the job, there's nothing wrong with it. But now what they're going to be updating it to is that it shows you the Robux along with the logo. And then it also shows you like your balance, so any balance you had. And then all the other buttons like buy Robux, transaction, stuff like that. So everything's kind of in like one hub now. But also it's pretty good now that they show the balance. Because there's so many people who buy gift cards and stuff like that and they don't even know they have extra balance remaining. And if you want to find out you have extra balance remaining, you have to go through like settings and whatever and try finding it. So it isn't as obvious for a lot of people. But now with this new update, it's like right there, you can't really miss it. So now people will know that they have remaining balance and stuff. And it also is pretty cool how they put everything in one hub. Because sometimes it can be a little bit confusing, but now everything Roblox related and like transaction related is now in one spot. So it is a pretty good update. Usually when Roblox has UI updates, I feel like they're the most useless things and they're kind of just stupid. but for once a UI update they made is actually decent and helpful. And even the replies they read, like this comment right here. I was gonna make a funny reply, but I have nothing to say. This is just a cool feature. Exactly, it just is. Let's move to our next story, which is pretty interesting. So the other day, this person tweeted me saying this. My friend recently got an email from Roblox that Tommy Hilfiger wants to sue him because he created a t-shirt with Tommy Hilfiger's a few years ago. In 10 to 40 business days, this might be official. Okay, so this obviously sounds pretty crazy because like, we've seen companies take down stuff on Roblox before, but we've never seen companies actually take action to an extent of a lawsuit before. So I DM'd this person and was kind of trying to figure out what was going on, and here's the full breakdown. So the email is extremely lengthy, I'm not going to read it all to you, but here's the main key takeaways. In the email, it does say that Tommy Hilfiger can sue them, but it says that it's only a possibility. And this is the official email sent from Roblox informing them about this, by the way. So I don't know if Tommy Hilfiger followed up with like a lawsuit, but I'm assuming not, because it's kind of crazy. Spending a bunch of money and time on a lawsuit for one Rolls item from this random player is pretty wild, and I doubt that actually happened. So let me break down what's going on and what actually is like the problem here. So basically what's going on is that this person made a Tommy Hilfiger item like a while ago, and they used Tommy Hilfiger's branding or whatever. So what Tommy Hilfiger did was that they basically did like a DMCA request and like a takedown, asking them to take the item down, which then led to this email that they got. And then if they don't take down the item in like the 14 days or whatever, and they refuse and like refute this statement, then that's when actual lawsuits are happening. Or I'm pretty sure they took it down for them, but the main lawsuit or a lawsuit will actually happen if this person says like, oh, I want to keep the item up and I don't agree with your lawsuit or your takedown. Then that's when stuff starts to get actually like legally messed up. Because even though Tommy Hilfiger, like, it's kind of weird for them to be taking down random items, they are in the right technically, because it is their item and their IP, so they can do whatever they want. This person can actually get into serious trouble if they say like, oh, I want to keep the item up and I don't agree with their statement, because then they're actually breaking copyright law. I mean, they already broke it, but all they have to do is take down the item. Now here's the thing, I know there's probably a bunch of people out there who have items from like copyright items from brands and stuff. So if any of you get an email like this saying that a brand wants to take down your item and whatever, just comply. There's no point of like fighting the argument or like appealing it. Honestly, just comply with it and take the item down. Because once you start fighting it and like trying to like refute the statements, then you can actually get into serious legal trouble, and then that's when a potential lawsuit might actually open up. So in this circumstance, what I'm assuming happened is that this person misread the email and they don't actually know that it's nothing too serious just right now, unless Tommy Hilfiger actually followed up with a lawsuit, but I highly doubt they did. In the end though, this company is actually like technically legally taking down these items, which is pretty crazy to see, because 90% of the catalog is like filled with copyright t-shirts and stuff. And I mean, since this person misread the email and is kind of freaking out, I'm assuming other people who got emails like this are also freaking out and wondering like what's going on. So just to clarify, no one's actually getting sued unless the company like actually goes forward with the next step, which I doubt will happen because it's just a Rolls item at the end of the day. So yeah, pretty insane stuff, and if you do have copyright items up, it's probably best to just take them down, especially if it's Tommy Hilfiger, because it seems like they're taking action. But like I said, if you do get this email and you do get something like this, just comply with them and take down the item, or else you can get into a lot of trouble. And if you enjoyed, check this video, we're also getting with a free Dominus. I'll see you in the next one.